this is the addendum to day 11, if you will, and I want to talk to you about a few things, and I was going to reference them here. But I know there's several of you that are fans of Glenn Beck. Now, I know who Glenn Beck is. I've heard him speak a few times. I know that he's got a radio show on Fox, and that he's on the Fox News channel on the radio, because I listen to Fox News here, 100.3 KTLK. Little plug for them. And he's on during the week before Hannity at from noon to 2 or 11 to 2. Now, Glenn Beck is leaving Fox, walking away. His advertisers have pulled. He said some things. Well, he said a lot of things, but he said some things that Fox doesn't agree with. So anyway, he's going to GBTV, which is Glenn Beck TV, something that he's charging for. So if you want a subscription to that, you can head over to GBTV and check it out. I haven't been there. I don't know what is on the website yet, but I want to go and talk about, he was on the radio the other day, and he was talking, they were archiving some of their footage. He was talking about, not footage, sound recordings. He was saying that once they get so much sound recordings in their sound bank, they have to transfer them to their backup storage, to their sound bite vault, as he called it. And what they were doing is they were moving some of these clips, they were playing them, and then they were mocking them, picking them apart, making fun of them. And the thing that struck me was the clip that they played while I was listening to this portion was of some testimony that a woman was giving somewhere out east, in a southern state, and she was a member of an Indian tribe, and she was giving testimony to a congressional panel about high-speed internet. She apparently had dial-up, and she was talking about how she lives in an area where they're a low socioeconomic status, and she's a Native American, and how they had dial-up, and how that was affecting her kids who needed the internet for whatever reason, school projects, and how it was affecting them, the slowness of dial-up. And they were just ripping this woman apart, the way she talked, her background, as far as being a Native American goes, how she was assuming that it was a right to have, they were mocking her basically, how it was a right to have high-speed internet, and the whole entire conversation, it was Glenn Beck and I'm assuming a sidekick and one of his producers. They just mocked her, literally, for 10 minutes, and it got disgusting to the point where, you know, there are better things for me to do with my time than to listen to that crap, and I ended up turning it. But he kind of got me a little bit angry, the same way that, when I was talking last week, the same way that Sunday evenings, Ben Ferguson, I went off on him. Kind of the same mentality, arrogance, making light of things that really aren't, and mocking people. It's really a turn off to listen to him. And I want to know, getting to my point, what your thought is on Glenn Beck. Have you heard him speak to some extent? I know there's a lot of supporters of Glenn Beck, and he's got a lot of good, solid opinions and views, but he does cross the line mocking people when they shouldn't and saying things that he shouldn't. And obviously it's a clear record that he says things that he shouldn't because he's leaving Fox. But what are your thoughts on Glenn Beck? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Leave a video response. Or certainly you can send me an email, scuba6879@myself.com. That's all I wanted to say. It was a little bit too long to put at the end of today's vlog, but I thought I would pose the question and see what you have to say. So if you have something to say, either positive or negative, because I know there's fans of Glenn Beck out there, go ahead and leave them, and I would gladly talk about it in my follow-up vlog for Glenn Beck and Ben Ferguson from Fox News Radio. So I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.